There it goes. I did not demo this, Remy. Though, I wish I did. I don't think I've had no demo keys or anything, or I just picked this up on a whim. Picked it up on a whim. Lewd. Hey, Morgana. I'm okay. I start stream early because I feel my brain might fail early today. I'm really a bit like, whoop, this evening, so. Hey guys, I'll start in a minute. I'm just gonna wait for people to sort of give people a little bit of time to get in here before I get going.
Lewd.
Hey, Divine Metaphysica, thank you for subscribing. Really appreciate that, dude. Thank you so much.
Lewd.
Right, let me load up the mobile dashboard on the old Twitchy. There we go. Another Vampyr game. No wiggly arms so far. No wiggly arms. What's this game about? Werewolves. Have people seen the Bloodborne 2 leak? Nah, that sounds like nonsense. Is it actually a thing, or am I going to be really disappointed when I look on the news? Don't see anything about a Bloodborne 2 leak in the news. Don't make me sad. Let's see, shall we? There's a leak from a day ago. A news report. It's come from 4chan. Definitely with a pinch of salt there, I think. The leak suggests that Sony will open with a Ghost of Tsushima, followed by Medieval, a new PSVR party game, Spyro, Spider-Man, and then Devil May Cry 5, Resident Evil 2 Remake, Bioshock Resurgence, and Bloodborne 2. Well, we'll see. I'll be surprised.
Lewd.
Thank you, Wintermute Omega. 3 months. Thank you very, very much. I really appreciate the support. Alright, what have I done? Have I done everything? Done everything? That's done. That's done. That's done. Okay. Let's get cracking then. When's E3 start? It's next week. Hey, Jess.
Lewd.
Sorry, 2 seconds, guys. Right. What was going on there before I, Tech Dragon Soul, thank you very much for subscribing. I very, very much appreciate that. I hope you enjoy the stream. Right, let's go be a vampire for a bit. I'm using a controller because it's a bit easier. This is about 2 hours in, so, you know, expect spoilers, etc., etc. Hopefully the game's volume's alright. I've just gone into a morgue. This is me, by the way. My name is Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm a vampire, in case you didn't guess. The game's title gives it away that obviously I am a leprechaun. So, hey Lorella. Subtrain! Choo-choo! We like subtrains. Oh yes we do. Right. So I have a few different skills at my disposal. I can poke people with a stick. I can teleport around. I have nasty claws. And, well, that's generally... I'm going to heal myself, though, by using my blood. Pretty gnarly. Do I sparkle in the sunlight? No, I burn up like a bastard. Oh, wait. I saved it. Did it not? Ah, it might have only auto-saved me at the start of this section. I might have to go looty things again. Which is a bit unfortunate.
Lewd.
Hey, Hawk, thank you so much for subscribing, dude. You lovely, deep-voiced man. Thank you very much, dude. Right, we can leave, but we don't want to leave. The game controls pretty nicely, by the way. Reminds me a little bit of Remember Me. Oh, it did actually save what I did. Oh, that's quite nice. Alloy X, thank you so much for subscribing. Hope you enjoy your time here. Same with you, Hawk, but you've been here before. So, I figured you enjoyed your time here, that's why you subbed. Thank you, Alloy X. Hello, Dolly. You alright? I thought you were doing homework. No, really, stay though. Bollocks to homework. These guys are gribblers, so I'm going to attempt to try and beat them up. There's a lot of roleplay.
Feed from corpses and the husks of animals. They're not after blood.
This is me vampiring it up. I'm gonna whack. Give this guy a wiggity whack, like so. Jump. Savage. I can see anyone who bleeds from my special vision. Sojiro! 5 months, man. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you very, very much. You still never did it. Good work, Dolly. I approve. I heard some more loot, but I don't see what that was. Is the app being a bit wonky?
Lewd.
I think the app's being a little bit wonky. Hold on a second. Let me tab out to check what's going on there. Yeah, it's not showing me everything, which is a little bit weird. Not showing me what Jess just put and stuff. It's not showing me the bits that people are doing with the pride flag, which is strange. The mobile phone app can't display the pride flag? That's interesting. Either way, thank you Demon Dragon, thank you Jess for the bits, and thank you Cowhat as well. Sorry about that, I just wanted to see what was going on. Let me check this dead man. He's full of bullets. Isn't that nice? I can actually change to my gun, but I'm actually slightly a little bit low on ammo. Is this an RPG action game? Yes, it is. Numbers come out of heads, which is always a good sign. Ooh, hello. What's that? Quinine. Good. I need to make some serums and stuff, probably. There's a lot of chatting in this game. There's a lot of talking, a lot of investigating, among other things. The combat's interesting. I actually like it. I saw some of the press saying it wasn't very good, but I've enjoyed what I've played so far. Because we can stun. If we stun, we can drink them. And now my skills allow me to drink with more damage and get more blood back, which is really handy. Dodging allows me to move around very quickly as well. Now I can show my vampire scent like this with the click of a stick. Vampires are your irrational fear? Is it an irrational fear? I thought most people like vampires because they're all very sexy. I mean, look at Dr. Reed here. What a dashing fellow with a very cool coat. Handsome boy. Hey, Tony. Glad you can make it. Now, if I use my vampire sense, it tells me about him. He's resistant to bullets very heavily.
Lewd.
He's somewhat resistant to melee. And, well, that's about it. So we're going to go sneak up and stun him and then slap him with my claws. Oh, you know, or not stun him because I effed it up. But my vampire claws are very strong. Oops. So I'm just going to eat him. Chomp, chomp, chomp. You get very little XP actually from combat. Most of it comes from drinking NPCs and quests. I haven't drank a single person yet, because Dr. Reed here is still very much human in mind, so he doesn't necessarily want to kill people. That's the thing. Keistra, thank you so much for subscribing with the tier 1 sub there. Thank you very, very much. Much appreciated. Hope you enjoy the stay and all the cool little emoticons and things we've got going. Right. I hear somebody shrieking. By the way, I also show up in mirrors. That's a dead person. Death report. A new citizen investigation is available. Press the menu. Okay. Citizen investigations can be displayed here, categorized by district. You can start a new quest by tracking it with X and access your map. Okay. Whose is... wrong target. That's the harder they fall. Discover the cause of death. Bring back the wallet, and that's missing ingredients. Okay, cool. Well, these are my current quests. Vampires are pretty hot, yeah. One common complaint I've been seeing is the combat general gameplay is ass. I have had no problem with the combat. I mean, you'll see it well, as we go. Okay. Type of death, natural. Probable cause of death, fast progressing pneumonia by virus-induced pulmonary consolidation, Spanish flu. Dr. Tippets, Nurse Brannigan, name signature, Dr. Tippets.
Match the report. I'd better look into this.
Interesting.
It's locked, all right.
Jammed! I got a nice knife. I can absorb blood with the blood absorb thingy. I'm not really worried about that. I prefer the stunny things, I can eat people.
Lewd.
Lewd, you say? Once again, I do not see the lewd, which is really annoying. What is that? Thank you, Demon Dragon. If anyone uses the pride flag, I will not be able to see it in the app. Just as a heads up, so you'll have to let me know who that was when it happens. It got me some shillings.
Lewd.
Overlord Drick, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you very, very much. I hope you enjoy your stay. Enjoy your emoticons. Now, people have been asking about the combat. I have not had a single bit of problem with the combat so far. I actually can't see any of the things on the mobile app right now. It's not showing any of the bit things, which is slightly annoying. Thank you, by the way, Divine Metaphysica. So I am actually going to have to quickly nosy. Oh, hello! John Doe! He's a gribbler of the worst kind. Oh, hello! Oh, he's got like some sort of shadow thing going on there, so I'm just going to beam up. Okay, what? The shadows can attack me? Oh, I see. So I need to keep my eye out. Look at the way that Dr. Reed moves. He's really strong and sort of sinister looking. Now, I want to take him out and drain him, so the sensible thing to do... Oh, he resisted it. The problem is he does get his stamina back, I think, if we're not careful. Oh, I'm taking a load of health damage. Let's heal that off.
Lewd.
There we go, so now I can drink and get a load of my stuff back. Oops. My claws are really powerful, so if I actually use the claws, which is one of my special abilities... Oops, I would. This guy's got like some sort of teleporty stealth thing going on. There we go, 200 damage, it really wrecks him. He has 3 bars to his stamina. Oops, I'm really losing my blood fast. So what I need to do is reduce this guy's stamina. I might just shoot him. There we go. And now I can drink him to get some blood back. Blood's my resource. Think of it like it works kind of like Vampire the Masquerade. I got 1 more bullet left. Now I can stun with Y. I'll try and explain the combat when I'm not having a concentrate. Sorry. There we go. He's dead anyway. Cool. So, the basic combat, and I've explained this really quickly.
So ferocious. I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger. To drink blood is so tempting.
It is, but I want all those delicious side quests first. It might be a good idea if people use the pride cheer to me as well. Oh, I've got no problem with people using the pride cheer at all. I support pride. Pride's great. Just let me know if you are using a cheer, because I will not be able to see it, is all I mean. Right, combat. For those who are curious, X is the basic melee swing. This uses up the stamina meter, which is in the yellow bar at the top, or whatever the fuck colour that's supposed to be. The secondary attack is Y, which is like, in this case, is a stake, which is a stunning attack. I use that to stun creatures, so I can then use A to drink them once they're stunned. That's the basic combat. The red bar is my blood bar. Now, I can use that as a resource to heal myself, like so, and do a bit of healing, and I'll do it again. Or I can use my right button to do a claw, like that, and I grow claws out of blood in my hand, and that's a really good way
Sodium
of...
hypochlorite.
Sweet.
Dangerous to administer, but efficient in the proper dosage.
And that's how I can like do my... That's the basic combat. I wouldn't wait for the YouTube upload, because knowing YouTube these days, it might very well just block it in various countries, so I'd watch it now if possible. Whoop. Look at the way he moves, he's so swish, I'm so jelly. Ah, we got an enigmatic formula. Ooh, nice, I'll have to look at that. Is this not going to be a YouTube series? It very well might be. This might be a Let's Play. However, due to the nature of it being an RPG, just like Vampire the Masquerade, I'm going to play it first, because it's fine to stream this and wander around and do whatever. A YouTube series needs to be well-paced. And to make it well-paced, an RPG needs to... You need to play it first. If you don't, it makes things very... can make things a bit tricky. Oh, okay, I need to find some ferrous tartate. Oh, I can actually check out the formula here. There we go. I can now make treatments for cold, bronchitis, and pneumonia. What's this? And I can now make a blood serum. Interesting. However, I haven't got everything I look for. So what's going on here a minute? Yeah, seriously, it's my phone. It's really awkward. Thank you. I'm going to do this every so often. Thank you, Divine Metaphysica. Thank you, Sapphire Angel Bunny. Thank you, Demon Dragon as well there. I don't quite get why my phone is not showing me any of the bit donations at the moment. Was that a lesson learned from Cry of Fear? No, it was a lesson... I've never done an RPG, I think, blind. If you look at Nier, even Drakengard at a push, Automata, I've always played them first, Bloodlines, because there's a lot of stuff that you can easily miss or stuff up with an RPG. And I think it's a much more well-honed, crafted experience, so to speak, if you're, where am I going? If you're... I can't go anywhere here, can I? I have to leave. If you've already played it. If that makes sense. Now, a game like this has a lot of talking and a lot of interesting side quests, so I think it'd be better to do it that way. That is the only reason. I haven't ruled out the fact I might do this as a video playthrough. I may not. I haven't decided. This is 2 hours in, also, roughly. Oh, hello. I can't open that chest. It's locked. I wonder if I can beat the chest open. No.
It's locked.
Guess I need a key. So I've got one more bit of material to look for, so I'm going to have a quick nosy around here. Oh yeah, I sort of double back on myself, isn't I? I'm looking for anything glowy, so keep your eyes peeled, folks. My dude, what can I do for you? Oh, that looks like you want me to drain you, fellow creature of the night. And engross your claws and just rip you to pieces. Like, these guys are bad. I am very, very strong compared to them. I guess I'm a fully fledged vampire, whereas these guys are pretty wussy. I don't know the ins and outs of everything yet, gotta be honest. If people yell upon people yell at me if I miss important items in RPGs. Yeah, I guess they would, but that's not what I do it for. The RPG Let's Plays are a different beast, right? Horror games are... Hello. Looks like we're not alone anymore. Luckily, I can see people. Dunk, 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 dunk. You can't hide from me, guys. I'm the real deal. So I'm going to take this one apart quickly. Spear this one. Get some energy back. Drain this one. This is very fun. I've been very much enjoying it so far. This guy's pretty hardcore. Cool. I'm still missing my vital... Oh, I got a watch. Still missing the vital thing I'm after material-wise. It might be back upstairs. So I need some ferrous. Yeah, it's upstairs. 13 meters. Cool. Yeah, sorry, what was I saying? Right, I'm going to have to concentrate. Otherwise I'm never going to get it out. My brain's barely working as it is. So, with a RPG Let's Play, it's a different beast to a horror game Let's Play. Because an RPG Let's Play, you're trying to show off a different experience. You're trying to show why the RPG is interesting and why the game is worth showing. You're trying to show the intricacies in and the story a lot of the time. Hello, hello? I'm being stalked. Did you see that? Spooky. Whereas a horror game, of course, most of the time you're happy just to show them off as you go along.
Balls of Mars, fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful.
Are there any kind of vampire societies in this game?
Lewd.
Pass. I've only played a little. I've played about 2 hours. So my character, Dr. Reed here, doesn't know much about his condition. Let alone like if there's any secret societies. I have met one other.
It's locked, all right.
And she barely spoke to me. Does that make sense with the whole like Let's Play what I was talking about there? Watery rich blood sample. Nice. There's lots of things to find and loot in this game. I can see blood through the floors because I'm a vampire. Yeah. How many hours am I in? About 2. Maybe 2.5 at this point, probably. Right, we are definitely being stalked by someone or something. I'm gonna go downstairs and craft the treatment. However, someone is definitely watching me. Just somewhat spoopy. Luckily, everyone down here is already dead. Klepto the game, isn't it always though with RPGs? This door's been shut since I've last been here. Oh, it just shuts automatically. The heard of an unreliable source of choice in this game. I've run into a few choices, yes. Such as whoosh. How cool is that? So, I ran into a few choices, such as like whether to kill someone or whether not to kill someone. Thank you, Sapphire Angel Bunny. I assume you've just done bits. I cannot see what those are. 15. Thank you very much. I'll tab out to see that. You have enough to treatment for fatigue. Which one's the fatigue treatment? There we go. So I've got 1 glass vial, which I need, some quinine, some ferrous tartrate, and some sodium hydrochlorate solution. Let us make the treatment. There we go. So now I need to go back to the main hospital to give that to Dorothy Crane. However, I believe we will be molested on the way. What's the rest to evolve? That's the XP mechanic. You will almost certainly see that in a minute. Whoosh, whoosh.
Lewd.
You can move friggin' quickly when you want to. You can run, or you can just go whoop, whoop, whoop. We're gonna leave though. Hello, Pond Water. And that'll take us out of the building. So while that's loading, I'm just gonna see what that was. Demon Dragon, thank you. I'm really annoyed about this stupid app not showing me that. That's kind of a bit aggravating. So the open world. Let me show you the map. It's reasonably big. Oops. I don't know how to zoom. I'm bad. Zoom in, zoom out. Oh no, that's as far as it goes. So this is the map itself. It's reasonable size actually. As you can see, there's quite a lot of narrow passageways and alleyways and things to find. Different hideouts. Other such things over here. I think that's where we started. So yeah, quite neat. Yeah, I've heard the choices are actually quite burly. Twitch, sort your shit out. Are you getting wrecked by Twitch? Have I got my vampire license? Of course I do. Yeah, good old Whitechapel. What year is this? 1918? 1919, I think? Right, I need to go see some friends. I've actually done one of the side quests around here already. There's a night shift. So that's, I need to go give her the medicine. But I think that's for the main quest. However, I've also... map is a little bit confusing. Who's that? Bring the wallet its owner. Okay, so we can do the side quest as well. So if we go into the hospital here, see if we can find 1918. Are you the Reaper of Whitechapel? Maybe I am. Now, we can't do anything supernaturally spooky in front of the normals. The normies. Otherwise they freak out. Except for Thelma. She thinks, Thelma thinks we're, she's a vampire, but she isn't. Right, I do need to find Milton. Milton, what have we got here?
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Joker Paragon, thank you so much for subscribing there. Thank you very much. Really nice of you. Personal question. You're extorting money, which I've already said. So this is all the conversation wheel. Your mediocre reputation. So we can actually use these blue conversations to sort of force people because we've got the vampire talk.
Why do you have such a mediocre reputation among your colleagues, Milton?
Fuck them. Nobody knows the horrors I've seen since working here. This city was sick long before the epidemic, Dr. Reed.
I know it's a difficult task, but correct me if I'm wrong. Is this not the job you are paid to do?
I've seen babies left to die while their brothers were properly fed. Underage girls and boys sold to all manner of perverts.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, exactly. We lack words. So excuse me if I don't look on the bright side of life.
By the way, Dr. Reed is fucking tall. He is massive. Okay, I found your wallet.
I have some good news, Milton.
What? The epidemic's over?
I retrieved your wallet with all the money and a certain picture.
Well, yeah, Pippa Hawkins is my girl. So what? Is it the difference of skin colour that bothers you?
Not at all, Milton.
Good. Please, take this money anyway. To remind you to keep your mouth shut. Not everybody is as broad-minded as you, Dr. Reed.
Sweet, so we've got 40 shillings. So that's always nice. Has he opened up any... Yes, so that's opened up a couple of new conversation options. Now, the more conversation options you do, if I actually push select, it gives you the blood quality. Now, I've unlocked his full blood quality, I think. So if I drained this guy, I would get 2,000 XP for it, which is pretty good. But the thing is, the guy dies when you drain him, and this is a quest guy. If the quest guy goes, that's it, you're not going to get that back. And, of course, he's with Pippa. Pippa isn't fully unlocked yet, so I've got a couple of things to do. The more people you can talk to, the more stuff you unlock, the more XP you get when you finally do drain them. So, Clay Cox is fatigued. It actually shows you how healthy people are and all sorts of stuff. It's very cool. It reminds me a little bit of Majora's Mask in the sense that everyone has a schedule, everyone has their likes, dislikes, things they do, and everybody's important. These aren't just nobodies. If I kill them, they're gone. Anyway,
What's going on between you and Nurse Hawkins?
Pippa's tired. Tired of all this shit. Tired of all those corpses piling up. She's as depressed as I am.
Yeah, if you want XP, you've got to kill people that you have to connect to. So you have to know these people.
You do realize you could both get
Nasty.
fired. Hospital staff are not meant to have intimate relationships with one another.
Come on, Dr. Reed. Do you know how many rules are broken in this hospital every day just to keep it running? There's nothing wrong with what we're doing.
During the war, I witnessed a few couples just like you come together in difficult
Hey, sticks and string.
circumstances. It can be very damaging.
Maybe you're right. But we support each other. And that's all that matters.
Admit it. Nurse Hawkins is more than your lover. She's also your partner in crime.
Of course she is. How else could I tell which bed is free? I need to know that.
Have you no shame?
Don't you see this city is crumbling down? Today people are ready to pay to get a hospital bed. Tomorrow we may be fighting for food.
So we've got one more hint to unlock to get to the full options. So we're just going to leave. We can actually trade with him.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed.
He sells guns.
A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
He smuggles guns as well, so we can actually have a look, see if there's anything we want to buy. He sells some screws. He sells a gun, Milton shotgun. It's quite expensive, though. 300 odd shillings. I've only got 125, so we're going to say no for that. Right. So we've done our investigation, which is good. Oh, I think this is the box we can do. Sweet. So I now need to go find Dorothy Crane in the patient room.
Lewd.
Berniquette, thank you so much for subscribing. I really hope you enjoy your stay. Thank you very, very much, dude. Wrecked Riker, is this a Swindon simulator? No, dude. No, dude. Well, maybe. It's London Simulator. 2015. Is there any negative effects using the vampire voice? Not that I've noticed so far, but then I haven't played far enough. Maybe there is. This is the nurse, so let's give her the,
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
Yes, nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
Duty calls. When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you've finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been looking for you. Seemed pressing.
Diseases. Diseases decrease the blood quality of a citizen. Use the correct medicine to heal them. Speak to the patient in the room behind Dorothy to check his medical status. Cool. So let's go do that. So because we are actually a doctor, and we can actually heal people. Ah, hello.
Don't waste your time with me.
I've already spoke to this guy. His name is Mortimer. Hello, Mortimer.
Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
Now he's got the lurg of the voice. Press RB to check the medical status of a citizen. Healing a citizen will increase his blood quality and reward you with XP. The health status of the district will also improve. If you eat people, the
Lewd.
Oh, thank you, Herbsturps. Thank you so much for subscribing, dude. I really hope you enjoy your stay. Thank you. Enjoy your new lewd emoticons as well. Thank you very much. If you kill loads of people, the status of the area you're in goes down, and all sorts of stuff. So.
Do you need any help?
I'm afraid I may, sir. I don't mean to be a burden.
So we can give the medicine now because we've actually got it. So we're gonna give medicine.
You are not a burden, sir. Healing you is my responsibility.
And you have my gratitude for that.
It's treatment fatigue -1, and we've healed him. There we go. So, is there anything else we can talk to him about?
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
So I haven't killed him enough that is,
I'll let you get some rest, then.
there we go.
Doctor.
This is an interesting game. It seems slipped under my radar. Just joined. Will I LP this? Again, like I said, you've just joined, haven't you? I'm not sure if I'm going to LP it yet. We shall see. I'm going to play it fully first myself and then make a decision. Let's talk to his mother. I've just helped your son. How do you feel about that?
Good evening, Doctor. How is my son doing?
Hey, Sir Caliburn. Can I talk to you further? No, I think I've nothing new. Okay, cool.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
Just want to check if there's anything new that I could speak to her about. Right. As you can see, all these people, I can check their blood quality.
Lewd.
Mortimer's feeling a little bit better, it seems. Oh, I see there's been some bits. Do excuse me. That's the only way I can check. Thank you, Demon Dragon.
My sweet girl.
Right, so, do I have any other quests? Remember, Citizen's Blood will give you a massive XP boost. Look for citizens of your Mesbride level and below. So if we want to eat somebody, we basically mind hijack them and force them into a dark corner so we can eat them. But again, if we kill them, they are gone though. That is it. So I'm going to do my best currently not to eat anybody, because I want to get the most out of these quests. Local investigations. The harder they fall, find out the cause of deaths. Details. I've read the report of Dr. Tippett's concerning the death of Samuel Connor. I am not quite convinced right now. Perhaps I should conduct my own investigation to determine the patient's real cause of death. So I can actually track that. Find out the cause of death. I don't know how I'm going to do that. I'm not sure if there's a tracking... I'm not sure if this... I think this means investigation. That 80 meters away. So we could possibly go have a look. And see what that means for us. That could be going back into the morgue, in fact.
Lewd.
I think there are some very unpleasant people in this to snack on. Kiki Bunny, thank you so much. That's really, really nice of you. Thank you for subscribing. I hope you enjoy your stay. So I think it's in here. We'll check a second. Poke the dead body. I'm going to poke the dead body.
Lewd.
Dolly, you like the voice spams. You love it. Now, I don't know if the baddies will be back. Let's have a look. Aha! There are baddies in the basement that have returned. Which is somewhat unfortunate. Because we do need to pop back down. However, killing things is good. 30 meters below me to find the cause of death. I probably should have done that when I was here. I think that was the entire point. However, it gives me an excuse to do some more combat. I'm gonna eat this guy. Whoops, I missed. Hello, let me chop on you a second, sir. Oh dear. So the combat, like I said, the combat's really cool. I actually thoroughly like it. It's very action RPG combat. Oh, this guy's level 10. Oh, he's eating me. I'm level 5, so this is a bit rough. This could be a little bit dangerous for me, so I have to be a bit more careful. Oh dear. Please don't eat me, sir. I need that. Okay, he's got a massive stamina bar, so I'm gonna have to be really careful. He's dead. Okay, these guys are really high level. I think this might be a little bit. I have to come back and give this another go. So I'm going to heal myself a bit. Do I have any bullets? I do. What if I can just shoot him? Ah, this guy looks susceptible to shooting. So I'm going to eat him. Get some stuff. Oh, get off me! Little shitbag. Okay, so I think the more I do that, the more stun resistant they can become. Oh dear, I'm actually getting really hurt here. I think I'm going to have to come back. I think I will probably die to these guys if I'm not careful. So, let's see if I can stun him. Yep, okay. Oh, this isn't too bad. This isn't too bad. Oh yeah, the longer I leave it between stuns, the more then I can climb again. Are they healing up though? Om nom 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 nom. It makes me up with nerd cubes. That's an interesting thing to make. Oops. Ah, okay, that one's dead. Does that mean you subscribe to the wrong person? Sorry if that's the case. If that's the case, if you speak to Twitch support, I think they'll hopefully be able to get you to sort that. Hey, Lorella. Hey, Lay, you're right. Please stop that, level 9 man. Uh-oh. These things are really, really tough. I'm going to have to be a bit careful, I think. There is a lot of nomming going on. However, the healing thing is quite useful. Heal up again, I think. Quit stabbing this fine fellow. Oh, okay, well, thank you for that. I didn't want you to be burned on that though, so thank you, I appreciate it. Ark! This guy's tough. So I don't know how many more guys there are down here. There we go. I'm sure Nerd Cubes will appreciate that as well, no doubt. Right, we're out of combat now, so we should be able to loot these guys. No? I don't know how many more there are down here. There's quite a few. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. What do you reckon, guys? Do you reckon I should risk it? Have a look through. Right, let's get this guy a free stun. Oh, no. Ah! Okay, that was a bad idea. Oh, dear. Okay, those are a little bit closer than I was expecting. I think what I'm going to have to do is take them out quickly. I need to use my Vampire Claw skill to kill them fast, one at a time. Don't pre-F. There's no need to pre-F yet. There we go. Once I get the combat down a bit better, I should be locking on as well. That will help. But, so Caliban, thank you so much for subscribing. That's really generous of you. Thank you very, very much.
Loot.
Ah, get off my face! You horrible gribblers. These guys definitely have a lot of health. No doubt. Right, there we go. If I actually leave my HP, it will generate, regen, which is actually quite nice. Okay, how many more dudes down here, or are we starting to look a bit better? If this is not down here now, I'm going to be very sad. When did you start watching? Penumbra 1, goodness me, that was a long time ago. You've definitely been sticking around a long time then, Kiki Bunny. Aha! Let's check the damaged legs and arms.
Multiple abrasions and scarring on the arms and legs.
Loot.
Old and distinctive injuries of a sailor or a fisherman.
How good is this game? So far, Kane, I'm really enjoying it. I think it's good fun. It reminds me... It's kind of... I wouldn't say it's janky. It's definitely... It's got that double A feel to it, if you know what I mean. It's not quite redonkulous, super high-polished level of budget. It's very, very good. Like, the graphics aren't incredible, but they're still nice. You know, that sort of thing. The gameplay's not superb, but it's interesting. The story, however, seems top-notch. I'm enjoying the roleplay of being a vampire as well. Very cool. Thank you very much, Blood Nexus. Really appreciate that, dude. Thank you for subscribing. Very, very nice of you. Thank you.
Traces of a pinkish foam at the corner of the lips. Some sort of drug overdose, perhaps?
Ooh.
The chest was originally open to perform the operation. The sutures are clean, but the chest has been reopened.
Interesting. Can we look inside the chest, perhaps?
A puncture over the left lung, possibly a chest tube insertion. Not the cleanest work, but I think it was successful.
Vampire Sherlock Holmes actually sums us up super nicely so far.
Signs of internal bleeding. So, Dr. Tippett's anesthetics were incorrectly dosed, causing the patient's death. And then, he tried to operate on him again. Tippett has made an egregious error. It's time we talked.
Seems like Dr. Tippett's is,
It's locked, all right.
misbehaving. Right, we should probably leave. I am, however, going to quickly tab out a second to check something. Thank you, Gamer Darius. Thank you, Demon Dragon. Again, sorry guys, if you're using bits, I hate to be a nuisance, and this kind of defeats the point of the bits a little bit, but could you let me know? Because I can't see it on the stupid mobile app, and I'll tab out and I want to thank you properly. Orcboy40, thank you so much for subscribing. Goodness me, guys, loads of you subscribing today. Thank you so much. It's really, really nice of you all. Hope you enjoy your stay, Orcboy. Kiki Bunny, do you remember the Star Trek thing I did with the Penumbra thing? Because I always found that very funny. I know you shouldn't laugh at your own jokes, but I do remember enjoying that quite a bit. Hopefully YouTube hasn't bloody killed that these days. I like to think this is Dr. Daniel Grant's from the Cthulhu roleplay. Just kicked some major ass. Cool, so we actually came back to this place where we're at, and we've got some interesting findings now. So if we pop back to the main hospital, we need to have a word with the doctor, I feel. Yeah, the doctor's like, you know what's really weird? It's not all these vampires in the basement, it's the fact that this corpse was molested. And everyone's like, nah, dude, what about all the vampires? He's like, no, 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 steady, steady. I think it's the corpse. Hey, Bellius. You're enjoying doing stealth bits? Okay, fair enough. Blood Realm, this is really fun so far. It's action RPG, the combat's fun, if tricky. The story is fantastic so far. The characterization, talking to people is great. Like, let's just talk to this lady. I think I've done a side quest involving her a little bit.
Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
So I ask you a personal question. Tell me about Thomas Elwood.
Tell me, Thelma, why do you feel so attached to Mr. Elwood? Why him?
I'm not sure, Doctor. I think we have a bond of some sort. We've both suffered so much. He's the only mortal I find interesting.
Dritzy, thank you. I enjoyed the Call of Cthulhu stuff back in the day, and I think the replay I did as well was pretty fun. Are you romantically involved?
Would you say you and Mr. Elwood are romantically involved?
No. No, Thomas.
She thinks she's a vampire. She's mentally unwell.
It. But I am not the woman he needs. No, for I am a vampire, Doctor.
Do you plan to make him a vampire too?
Of course not. How could I inflict my curse on anybody else? I'm not that cruel, Doctor.
She kind of reminds me of Alice, the way she talks. I don't think I can do anything else at the moment.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
How's the sucking going on? I haven't done much sucking, to be honest, except for the baddies. We sucked a lot of baddies off. We enjoy sucking baddies. But I haven't sucked any goodies yet, and that's probably the way I want to play this and keep this. I want to keep my humanity intact, and I think Dr. Reed feels the same way.
Lewd.
Living Ink, thank you so much for subscribing. I hope you enjoy your stay here. We have funsies. Who's this? That's Dr. Strickland. I need to speak to Gwyneth Brannigan, the nurse. Let's see if we can find Gwyneth. That's Harvey. There's someone with unknown blood out there. That's Mortimer. Let's see if we can find... That's Dorothy Crane. I need to find That's Waverley. They might be outside. So let's see if we can find them, shall we? Pippa? Don't want to speak to Pippa. Gwyneth, there you are, Gwyneth. I can
Luke.
feel your heartbeat from here. Let's have a word with her, shall we?
Stop following me.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good
Hey,
evening,
baby Lee.
Doctor.
Sorry, I've heard some lewds and some bits going. Thank you, Divine Metaphysica. Thank you very, very much there. And thank you again, Demon Dragon. Oh, Kane, you got munched by the auto mod. Let me allow that for you. There we go. Sorry, I just want to check something. The mobile phone app is a little bit rough to read, sometimes I'm just kind of a quick squint. Thank you again, Demon Dragon. Well, that was very rude, so that type of comedy is the best. You know, I might be biased, though, you know. Anyway. But I got a personal question for you. Now, Gwyneth, Tippett praises you.
Why does Dr. Tippett's claim you're the main reason he keeps working, despite his fatigue?
If it wasn't for him, I probably would have left the Pembroke years ago.
Dr. Tippett does not think of you as just a nurse anymore, does he?
If you're suggesting he's not taking my gender into consideration when it comes to medical practice and knowledge, I really hope he doesn't.
What about Dr. Tippett's medical error?
Tell me what Dr. Tippett did. I know his mistake caused a patient's death.
If I had not covered up his error, Dr. Tippett would have been fired from this hospital. I could not let that happen.
You can't allow your emotions to dictate your conduct concerning patients, Nurse Brannigan.
Look around you, Dr. Reed. Do you really think
I know
you
a couple of
can afford
Pippas.
to lose a
I know a
brilliant
couple of Pippas.
practitioner like Dr. Tippett?
What I've played so far,
In
would
our
I suggest this
situation?
game? Yes. I would. So we've actually got a thing. You took a great risk, you did not have that right. I understand what you did. Now what are we going to say? I understand why she did it.
I can't say I approve of what you did. But as a field surgeon, I know that some situations require you to bend the rules.
I'm not proud of what I've done, but to contain the epidemic must be our priority, so we can't afford to lose Dr. Tippett.
In this instance, I actually believe she's right.
Goodbye, nurse.
More doctors
Call
is
me if you
important.
need
We will have to have a word with Dr. Tippett, though, for his medical error, and perhaps persuade him if he makes any further errors. We're going to have to eat him. Dr. Tippett, we need to have a word. Your lack of care cost somebody their life.
Good evening, Dr. Tippett.
Dr. Reed, any good news to share?
This is more like a influenza epidemic, like an actual one.
Corcoran, I want you to tell me about Mr. Connor. How did he die? What happened?
He was my patient. He died because of my mistake. That's the blunt truth.
What was the nature of the mistake?
It was a twofold error. My diagnosis was wrong, and the administered dosage was too strong.
So Caliban and Kiki Bunny, are you enjoying the replay of Manus Returns? It's been a lot of fun for me to do. Is it as good to see the second time around?
Who was this patient?
I don't know. Some sick man from the docks. Maybe a fisherman.
The dogfight was, I
had
believe,
no
set
time to talk with
7, part
No
4
one
at the end
claimed
of the
the
set,
body.
if my memory serves right.
Why not stop practicing?
Are you mad? I killed that man, I admit it, and it won't happen again. I have saved so many lives since then.
Hey, Tasby. Good to see you. So are we going to cover for you? I suppose we should.
I will cover for you, Dr. Tippett, by keeping what happened to Mr. Connor to myself.
I don't know what to say, actually. I can't exactly force you to become my accomplice.
You didn't force me. This is my decision to make. I believe you're still of use to the hospital, considering the situation.
Then I can make you this promise. As soon as the epidemic is eradicated, I will resign.
There we go. He gave us some money as a hush money, and we got a quest done.
Dr. Tippett.
And got some XP for our trouble. The man admits to his mistake, and we're going to sort him out. I'm glad you're enjoying it as well, Lay. And you, Sir Caliban. I'm glad you're enjoying the playthrough.
I thought last summer's epidemic was different.
It's a beautiful high-def version, by the way, Kiki. If you get a chance, watch it at 2K. like 1440p. It is beautiful. It really is. Absolutely stunning thing. Now, do we have any more side quests to do? Let's have a look at our investigations tab. Now, we've done that. We've wrong targets. I need to find out who's spying on Thelma. And we've got missing ingredients, which is reach the pharmacy. So we're going to do that one next. We're going to find out who's spying on Thelma, so we can track that. And what I'm going to do is quickly rest so I can get some more XP. I cost Peter Cushing's his job. What? I did? No, he's going to retire after it all goes tits up. He'll be fine. There's no point in this sort of epidemic. I think that this is the right choice to make.
Lewd.
Digital Moriarty, thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoy your stay here, and I hope you enjoy your lewd emoticons. Right, we got some goodies around here. There's a couple of things I want to... codeine. Don't think I need any more of that. Let's get that. T. Elwood's medical file. Interesting. The patient's face has been heavily burnt and disfigured by a bomb during the war. Oh, this is from a guy downstairs. Even with the use of the strongest sedatives, he affirms he regularly endures severe pain from the wounds, as if the flames are still burning under the skin. Could be a case of survivor's guilt, phantom pain. Now, we might actually have to find a way of dealing with sort of not a physical illness, but perhaps a mental one. That's Dr. Tippett's room, but I've got my own room. Dr. Reed, that's me. I have an impeccable memory. It's set 7 part 4. It really was. There we go. If anyone wants to see the penumbra dog scene, it is right there. Alright. Take it easy, Tasby. Sleep well. Okay.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Oh, hello. Really? I don't have a door? The hell? Why haven't I got a door? What a scam. Alright, well, anyway, door aside. I want to refill my ammo. Refill all. There we go. So I've got all my ammo back. Now, what I want to do is craft some bits. Let's see what we can craft, shall we? There's serums, which I could make. Regenerate 300 health points instantly. That's quite useful. I need 1 sturdy, 2 of those. Okay. These are health potions. I think making a couple of these is a very sensible idea. I can actually make a few of these. Not all of them, but I can make a few cures. That's something to keep into mind. I want to upgrade the used hacksaw. I want to see if I can upgrade this to level 2. I need a common handle part to do that. Okay. Because this is like the weapon interface. It's actually still better than what I'm using. So that's interesting. But it uses slightly more stamina. So I could probably equip that for the time being. What about my used stake? Oh, that's crap. I can only upgrade that 2 levels. I probably need to find something a bit better than that. The used revolver? No, I can't upgrade that either. So I need to find some more weapon parts. So I could recycle some bits, like the watch here. Bottles of alcohol, small bottles, cigarette case. Good resale value. Well, that's cheap gin, I don't want that. So did that help me any at all? No. What for this? No. Okay, fine. I also need to rest now so we can see this. How far into the game am I? Not a huge way. About 3 hours at this point, probably. Water the plant. I don't know how to water the plant. I wish I knew. You're stuck watching me. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Okay, so I've got 1,800 experience. I want to upgrade hard biting, which is my damage skill. So we're going to do that quickly. 300 XP to upgrade that. 600 for the next one, so that's quite expensive. Big Thirst increases my ability to get more blood. However, if I spend a little bit of XP... Oops, wrong one. Which one is it? There we go. It gives me a fight. It gives me a small heal when I bite people, which sounds like a very sensible thing. And tactical shadowy veil, so I can actually I can be invisible, or I can jump at people. Whee! However, I think a good thing to also pick up would be shadow mist, because it makes a sort of projectile under my feet, which does a lot of damage. Different damage types. So I'm going to put 1,000 points into that, which is quite expensive, but I think that's a good idea. Okay, there we go. And I'm going to confirm that. And we're going to rest. So we've leveled up a little bit. Yeah, Jess has posted the link to the Discord. The Discord's lovely. We have cool conversations, and we have porn. Score. Win-win. Hey, the tech girl, how are you? My broom doesn't seem to work. I know, what a scam. Right. This is new to me. Major district event. Every night, the consequence of your actions may improve or degrade health district. It can also be degraded due to diseases. The more lives you take, the unhealthier district becomes. If a district's health status drops to critical, it will plunge into chaos. Okay, well, Mortimer got better. Looks like Clay is still unwell. There's 2 people I have not met yet, it seems. Okay, good. My mesmerise level's still pretty low, but I think that goes up with the story. Whitechapel. Dorothy Crane is in Whitechapel, it seems, rather than over here. And over in the docks, Sean. Dyson. I don't think I met Dyson? Yeah.
Lewd.
Sabrina. A few other people. Cool. Right, we've got a little bit of extra XP and stuff. I think every level makes us a little bit stronger in general, which is quite useful. Thank you, Divine Metaphysica. Can I upgrade my vampire voice of bossiness? I think that gets upgraded with the story, from what I understand. Dr. Swansea's message. Oh god. Shall I read this? Shall I read this? I'll put my reading voice on. If you hate that, just let me know. Dear Jonathan, I asked Nurse Crane to secure an office for you on the 2nd floor. Please forgive the austere decoration, but Pembroke Hospital is not exactly the Ritz. Sorry to let you discover your office alone, but I need to sleep a little before going back to work. I'm just a mere mortal after all. Dr. Swansea knows about my condition, so to speak. I also gave orders to let you rest and for the staff never enter your room. You'll be able to sleep all day without being disturbed and work at night without raising any suspicion. I'm afraid the place is quite messy, but you'll be able to conduct your experiments here at your own pace. You'll also notice there is an open window with a scaffolding allowing you to enter or exit the hospital without being noticed. Oh, that's why there's an open window. I imagine how awfully new and disturbing this all must be for you. Believe me, I've studied enough of your species to understand what you must be facing and feeling. Be assured I will do whatever I can to help you with this ordeal. Know that you're not completely alone facing it. I'm glad to have met you. These dark times we're all presently facing. I hope our future collaboration will yield great results. Welcome to Pembroke, my esteemed colleague. We shall talk soon. And some notes around. Cool. That's quite nice. I wish I could water my plant. I know it sounds stupid, but I wish I could go to the sink and water the plant. I can't. I do have a sink, though. I can't water anything. Okay. Dr. Sunday speaks like Kane. That'd be really cool. The Heart of Darkness. Legend has it that Yanis Aldrin had many of these hearts, when in fact he only had one. I haven't explored upstairs. Let's go up. Can we go up to the roof? No. Okay. At least not yet, anyway. Some people do actually say, I hate when you raise stuff, but I think generally it's, people are quite happy with it. 50 meters this way. Let's go have a look, shall we? Oh, is that a lock? A shiny locker? Shiny locker.
It's locked. It's locked, all right.
A long letter. I'm not going to read that one, though, because I've just read something very long. But there's a hint for Pippa, so we'll have to go, you know, voice molest Pippa in a bit. Okay. Quite a few meters this way. We're going to find out who's spying on Thelma. Or not, it seems to... There are some people up there, though. I can see heartbeats. Can I get up there, I wonder? Aha! I think I'll pull out my blade. Oh, I'm gonna re-equip a weapon. That's what I was gonna do. So if I go to my inventory, I will put my used hacksaw. Oh. Oh no, equip it. Shit. How do I equip things? Can I just cycle through them? There is a way of equipping things. I think I'm a bad. Give me a second. I'll try and work this out. Ah, here we go. Main hand. So I can put the used hacksaw there as well. Okay. Serums. I've got healing serum. There we go. So the right trigger is the shadow mist. So we should try that out. We've got vampires not vampires, we've got humans watching us, like vampire slayers. We should probably go take them out. They haven't seen us though. Careful. I can just drain this sucker immediately. Hey guys. Sucks for you.
We have to stop it!
Stop what? You mean me, the vampire? I mean, I highly recommend you don't. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Oh, nice. Last of your lewd bits. Oh, wow. Thank you very much, Baby Lee. I really appreciate that. Thank you for everything. After a very stressful work day, I always enjoy coming home for a new set and stream. Thank you. No, thank you, Baby Lee. I always appreciate you coming to the stream tonight. Very appreciative of the bits as well. Thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoy everything. Object. Vampire activity. Hospital survey. Investigate. 3 days ago, one of our new recruits heard a rumour about the presence of a female vampire hiding in the Pembroke Hospital. All we have is her first name, Thelma. Your mission is to discreetly go there and observe any suspicious activity concerning said leech, then report directly back to us, and we will decide what action should be taken. Well, that's unfortunate. So, we need to we need to find the local, what they called, Priwen. I'm not sure it's Priven or Paiwan. I'm not quite sure. I haven't heard it spoke yet. I found the people tailing her. That was diplomatic, wasn't it? I like that. Am I being watched? The good thing about being a vampire is I can see heartbeats from so far away, so no one can really ambush me. Okay. Obviously there's a group of naughty people over this way. Hey, Yellow Yoshi. Thanks, dude. Thelma. I hope there's one called Louise. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Enter at your own risk. This looks like dodgy territory. Priwen, okay. Official health warning, there's a curfew noticed. From 9 PM to 5 AM, all citizens must keep off the streets. This is a plague area, isn't it? I hear vampires, or weird creatures. Wow, level 18. This is gonna suck. Well, let's see what we can do. This might be really, really tricky. I don't know how much damage we can do to him. This is going to end in tears, I think. Might have to kite him a little bit. I think I'll beat him up till my stamina runs out and then back off. Level 18, crap. I'm like, it's 10 levels above me. It's getting quite mean. We need to deal with that stamina meter. Ooh, hello. I think we can get him like this though. Oh dear. Wow, that took off a lot of my health. Oh, I got a note for this. Watching this from your hospital room, Nervodyne. Thank you for streaming while I was conscious. Oh wow, I hope you feel better soon. Nothing too serious, I hope. Concerning the recruitment of new boys in Whitechapel, I think I found one out. Ulby. He's as stupid as a stool, but tough. I asked him to prove he could get some drugs from the black market and deliver quickly and nicely. Next time we meet, I'll tell him to accept as a wet boot boy, and he must now meet the new bosses to get his orders. Interesting. So we've got a little note. Okay, let's be careful, because that was quite a sturdy creature, wasn't it? Level 12. Okay, that's a bit more realistic. Although I'm slightly low on health. Hey, Mr. Morton. How's the vampire going? I think we're vamping efficiently, though I'm a little bit worried about how many people are there. One. Okay. He's got a gun. Drain him. I'm running a little bit low on health. This one's being drained. I'm gonna stab that one with my claws. Right, that one over there's got flame, some sort of flame thing, so I have to be a little bit careful of that.
Lewd.
So we drop this mist thing here, and it does a huge amount of damage. Ow! Please don't shoot me. That's really bad. No pre-Fs. Oh! This town's finished! this one's a little bit easier to eat, I see. I wonder if there's any upgrades we can get to like make draining, like stunning people a little bit easier. Or maybe we have to upgrade the weapons. He's one of them. Oh dear. They look, they can't get through here. Haha! Gates beat these guys. Hey guys. I guess this is the local vampire hunter post. I don't think they can follow me down here, which is somewhat fortunate. 15. Watch this. Does this work? Haha. Oh, he's level 16. Can I open this door? Or can I not do that in combat? Ow! Well, there's no need for that, was there? Okay, I can't open that one in combat, so I think I have to jankily kill them through the gate. Hey guys, this is awkward.
Lewd.
Right, if I put my weapon away... I can't, okay. I can't actually open this door, so I'm gonna have to just stab them through the gate. Just like quite silly. On the plus side, this probably makes this a little bit easier. Hey guys! Okay, that one's dead. Guys, please, this is very silly. I'm playing to do, there's no character creation. No, this is kind of like, I think like The Witcher 3. You're playing as a set person in a story. This is Dr. Jonathan Reed. He's a Vampyr man. Guys, this is very silly, but I appreciate the effort you're putting in. I wonder if this is actually locked and I won't be able to loot them after we get through here, which would be a little bit sad. Ow. Please don't burn me. Oh, there we go. Hey! What the? What? Oh, wow, that was some nasty damage. Let me heal myself. Man's defense. Defense too strong. Come closer so I can kill you. What a muppet. Right. There we go. Hey guys! What's cooking? Well, I got a sneaky suspicion you're probably supposed to come here after getting a few levels, but we managed to cheese it. So this is what I mean. Like, there's definitely a few little bits of jank that I've seen so far. That's definitely a good example. Where it's not quite insanely high budget-y stuff, but... Shotguns. Do I have a shotgun? I don't think I have a shotgun. No, I don't. Oh, we do have a shotgun. Wow, we should totally do that. I've missed a shotty now. Next time I run into someone, I'm gonna shoot them in the face with it. It's gonna be glorious. Speaking of playing as ladies, everyone seen it's possible they've patched Legends Elder so it's possible to play as a female Link? Yes! They have put in Linkle. It's fantastic, isn't it? Peel's here. Aha, hello. There's a level 17 rookie up here. He's by himself. Shh. It's a secret. Die, vermin! Die, vermin? Who is it you think you're talking to, young man? Get a shotgun. Oh my god, look at the amount of resistance this fine fellow has. Please don't burn me. That's really important that you don't do that. 420. Give me that XP. Thanks. What we got here? Oh, we got a steak. And I think that's a really good steak. Yes. Okay, so we're going to equip that instead of the one we've already got in. So we're going to change that for this one. This one's got 10 and this one's got 15. 15's done. Cool. Sweet. Level 17 rookies. I know, these guys are pretty hardcore rookies, all things considered. Thank you, Sapphire Angel Bunny. Thank you very much. If I've missed anybody giving me bits, by the way, I'm very sorry. Do let me know, because the app isn't showing me. Report about Pembroke. There's a huge fucking spider on my wall. What are you doing up there? Hello? Didn't even notice you there. You just watching me? Alright, fine, you do that. Sir, having observed the Pembroke Hospital for 2 weeks now, and we can confirm vampire activity there, first we have proof of the presence of a female leech inside the hospital. The beast is clever. She acts like a mental patient to hide her true, unholy condition. I personally sneaked inside the hospital and heard the creature whining about her need for blood since her body is decaying. But it gets worse. The administrator of the Pembroke Hospital is a Dr. Swansea. According to our team leader, Amanda Tilton, who died yesterday in a fight against a skull by the canal, he may be a member of the Brotherhood of St. Paul. If that's true, then there may be something big going on inside Pembroke. Maybe even a nest of vampires, protected by those bloody traces of the stole. We don't know what to do. We are going to convince you to come quickly with reinforcements and heavy gear. Listening in one language, typing in another is hard. Yeah, I bet it is actually. Thank you, Sataria. Rachel, 99 Vampire Hunters giving 99 Vampire Hunters. Thank you so much, Rachel. Very much appreciated. Thank you, Demon Dragon.
Lewd.
Right. So, we can now reassure that we've dealt with the problem. A new collectible? Oh. Hail to our fallen comrades. Hail to their bravery, for we prevailed. The guard prevailed, my brothers. We hunted them down, the enemies of mankind, hidden in the dark tunnels of our modern cities. We found them in their nests and dens, and they perished. We brought the fires of battle to the blackest pits. Never has such a large-scale war been engaged by mortals against immortals. Remember this victory, my brothers, for it seals and proves our methods. Never sleep, never surrender, never give up. Yes, my brothers, our method is good, and England is safer tonight thanks to you. Thanks to those of us bitten and killed by the enemy, or our trembling hand when they turned against us. Do not tremble, my brothers, do not doubt. I cry tonight for the fallen comrades. I cry for I am an old man who finally saw my goal accomplished as I lived my last years on this earth. The Guard, or the Priowan, is only a half a century old, and we have already accomplished much more than the traitors of St. Paul in half a millennium. This was our first great hunt. Let them leeches who survived our wrath remember we won't stop. E3 has not started yet. No, Kane, it's next week. Okie dokie. I think we've looted everything. Everyone's dead. And we can go back and let the lady know that we have, you know, sorted people out. There are no more humans here, it seems. Which is just as well, because this area was pretty tough. I'm gonna heal myself. This little nest here is pretty burly. Do I detect heresy? There was definitely some heresy. No, all the voice work seems very solid so far. I haven't noticed any problems particularly. Oh, hello. We've got something over here. Definitely some lewd vampirism tonight. Is there any other kind? Thank you, Crimson Shard. And thank you, Demon Dragon. Again, very much apologies from my part if I don't say thank you for any bits you give me. It's just not showing me. I know I keep repeating myself, but for anyone who joins us. I think I'm going to go back, actually. I think this area is quite burly, so I don't really want to... I'm going to run back to the hospital. Just here. When you get to the hospital, remember to look up Pippa, because I got that new hint. I did! We should see if we can find Pippa. We've got an unknown person over there. Tell you what, before we do this, let's find out what that unknown person is over here. They're in there somewhere. Can I sneak around here? Yeah. There's Milton, but who is this? In a bed? Hello? Oh, I can't do anything with them. I can't feed and I can't talk to them. Okay, this might be important later then. Say la vie. Can I get an early birthday wish? It's tomorrow. Of course you can. Happy birthday for tomorrow, Acidic White Rose. I really hope you have a good day. What number are you at? All vampirism is lewd vampirism. But Toreador vampirism is the lewdest, indeed. Right, where's Pippa? Right, we need to talk to Thelma because we just dealt with her problem. Here you go, Thelma.
Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
About those men who were tracking you.
I have made inquiries about the men.
29. Well, happy 29th birthday for tomorrow, then Acidic White Rose. I really hope you have a good day. I really do.
Speak, Doctor. Why are they hunting me down?
How's the game so far? I'm really enjoying it, Pomag. It was a misunderstanding. No one was searching for you.
It was a misunderstanding. These hunters were in fact looking for a very different creature, but they mistakenly put their sights on you.
I knew it. I have become undone. Those hunters have discovered me, but they don't know what I'm capable of.
If you'll accept some advice from a petty mortal, I think you should assume a low profile and just quietly disappear into the shadows.
You are right. And you have served me well, mortal. Take this as a reward for your time.
Lewd.
Perhaps I will allow you to drink deep of my blood. One day.
Thank you. I'll keep that proposition in mind.
Okay, so hopefully she's not going to vanish, but tell me about vampires.
Tell me, Thelma, what do you really know about vampires?
I saw one and he saw me. I watched him hunt and kill. I saw his terrible wounds heal as his victim died. And then I knew I was saved.
You mean you actually saw
Alright, Kitsune, take it easy.
Here in London?
Yes. And it has been the answer to my pain. I must drink and kill to regenerate my decaying body.
Vampire Force voice is very cool.
I am a vampire too.
This is pretty slow paced. It's a very
Lewd.
it's a very different kind of RPG. It's a, it's a slow, methodical thing, which is quite fun. I'm not going to call her delusional because that won't help. It won't make her feel any better. I'm not going to say she doesn't know, so I'm going to say she could be in danger.
You have no idea what problems your claim could cause if heard by the wrong people, Miss Howcroft. You must stop this nonsense now.
Why fear the truth? Strange things live in the dark.
That's a little bit more forceful than I was
Strange and ancient beings that were here before this island.
Is it your birthday,
even had a
Thorn?
name.
Well, happy birthday to you. Have we unlocked anything else here? No. Okay.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark.
She is not a vampire, no. She's mentally unwell. Investigation succeeded. Right, what else can we do? Pippa! We wanted to see Pippa, didn't we? Let's go have a word with Pippa then. Hello, Pippa.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Pippa, are you sure you want to leave this hospital?
To become a nurse was a little girl's dream. But in the end, I don't feel that useful. I want more. I want to make things change.
You should be proud of what you've achieved. This hospital represents hope for many
Yeah,
people
sometimes
in
it's
need.
really awkward when
Maybe
a
you're right.
dialogue option doesn't
But at the
quite give you
moment,
what you were after.
I
which is
feel like
annoying.
we're just a cemetery waiting room.
What steps are you prepared to take to feel more useful?
I don't know yet. My sister believes that the real fight is in the streets nowadays. Maybe she's right. Maybe this is what I must do.
If you feel that saving lives is not useful enough, perhaps it means that you've lost faith.
On the contrary, my faith has never been stronger. Maybe we are all just too
Where's the main character
proud
with a modern
to face
haircut?
up to the fact that science
Maybe she's very proud of that
cannot
particular
compete
haircut.
with God.
And what about Milton Hooks? Does he share your point of view?
For Milton, any change means more comfort and more peace. I disagree.
Milton cheats patients out of their money at this hospital, Pippa. Are you his accomplice?
Yes, I am.
Is this your definition of being useful? By abusing the sick and poor?
No. It is my definition of getting out of this useless
Hey, thank you very
life
much,
once and
Baron
for all.
Blackwood. I really appreciate that. And you've been watching since the first playthrough of American McGee's Alice. Wow, long time, dude. Well, thank you for stopping by. I'm glad you've enjoyed it all this time.
Why do you do it?
Why not? Most of the sick who paid for a bed are already dead, or will be soon. Don't you see the futility of all this?
How can you be affected by the misery around you?
Novodyne, thank you
and
so
be
much for subscribing.
heartless
I
at
really
the
hope you
same
enjoy the
time?
stream, enjoy your
Which
stay
is
here,
the real
enjoy
you,
your
Nurse
emoticons.
Hawkins?
I could ask you the same question, Dr. Reed. Are you more real when you lie to a dying patient? or when you grant him useless medication.
Yeah, this lady's not very nice, I don't think.
Whose idea was it?
What difference does it make? We did it together, and I'm guilty as charged.
Answer my question.
It was my idea first, even though Milton would say it was his, to protect me.
I think that's it. We can do this one as well.
Pepper, I know you're very close to Milton Hooks.
Yes, Milton Hooks is my man. If you want to report me for that, just feel free, Doctor.
I have no intention of reporting you, Nurse Hawkins. But
Yeah,
are you
definitely
aware
no
of
Nightingale,
the
that's for sure.
The rules say I won't be allowed to work as a nurse anymore. But here at the Pembroke, we break rules.
I have to be honest,
all
I
the
feel that
time.
eating
Is
any
he
of the
worth
medical
the
staff
risk?
is probably not a good idea if we're
I'm
trying
no
to battle the
perfect
plague.
woman,
Well,
and Milton is not the
Spanish flu
finest
in this case.
bloke. But we do our best to get by.
As crappy as she is, if she's still
That's all
assisting
any
and
of us can
treating
hope for
patients,
nowadays.
it's probably for the best to keep her alive. I feel there'll be other opportunities to eat people that aren't... Also, eating people where I work, probably not very good for my cover. Gotta be honest. Okay, I need to talk to Edgar Swansea, who's actually the... Where is Edgar? 20 meters this way.
I cannot enter.
Why not? Let's go see Dr. Swansea. This is like the main story.
Please, Jonathan, come in.
This is the guy who gave me my job.
Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must be all so new to you. This area of town, the hospital, a brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea. But my condition defies scientific categorization.
Yeah, I mean, if we...
Undead?
If we find she's no
Unalive?
longer useful to us later, perhaps we can give her the old chomp.
Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous
Groping
turn
at the
of
skull.
events.
Disturbing.
The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
This is no gift. I'm a living paradox. No, let's not be emo.
It may seem strange, but your words have brought me some comfort here.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much
Please
more
do call
than
me
a
Dr. Big
brilliant physician.
McLarge.
And
How big he
please,
is.
call me Edgar.
There is no need to apologize, Edgar. You offered me sanctuary when I
never
had
asked for
none.
this.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan. Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Please, go on.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
A spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence.
You want to make out with Jonathan's voice, you yellow
if
Yoshi?
revealed,
It
would
does have a good voice,
jeopardize
doesn't
her
it?
position.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
Accepted. I'll see what kind of trouble Lady Ashbury is in.
Well, let's see what kind of trouble Lady Ashbury is in. Also, well, let's root through this man's office. Oh, there's a letter here. That's the doctor. Okay, cool. Got a new hint about him. Anything else I can steal while I'm in here? All this looks stealable. A warning letter, you say? Ooh, spooky. From Dr. Waverley. I must inform you of deepest reservations concerning Dr. Thoreau Strickland and Harvey Fiddick case. Mr. Fiddick has been hospitalised after a severe work injury. He may permanently lose the use of his arm if not treated adequately. Dr. Strickland claims that a surgical procedure may save the man's arm completely. I say it also may also sever its functions for good if complications arise. Our young colleague is an audacious and daring surgeon who might prove a great professional in a few years, but for now he lacks the skills to perform such a risky procedure. Need I remind you of the mistakes he made in the past? Since Dr. Strickland refuses to listen to me, I strongly advise you forbid him to perform such a hazardous experiment. I believe that will be up to us to make that decision, no doubt, later. A rare species of vampires? Ah, that's long. I'll read that later. Whoop. Nurse Crane will sell you the cures for headaches, migraines, and neuralgia, as well as other key ingredients you might need in late stage. Okay, that's interesting. Because I've got the first two so far. I've got the first 2 rows, so I do need to check stuff out. Whee! I think this is really interesting. I'm not quite sure why it's getting mixed reviews. So far I've been absolutely enthralled by the game. I think it's very interesting. Who's that?
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Oh, it's Pippa. Sorry, Pippa. You know, don't talk to you.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Hello, Nurse Hawkins. Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins. Hawkins? Ah, here we go. So this makes sense. This is the unknown person. Ah, interesting.
The flu took my dear wife, Emily.
We know this
Take
lady.
comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
This is the vampiress we met
Mr.
earlier.
Rainfield, that's no way to talk. You're in good hands here, and we'll be up again soon enough. Now do me a kindness and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Your words are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet lady of mercy.
I used to think it was the vampiress. Looks like it.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
It is.
It's a pleasure to see you again. You seem surprised. Dr. Swansea has brought me up to speed concerning your recent appointment to Pembroke Hospital.
You're a the lady who saved me that night, before vanishing into thin air. I remember you from the pub with Dr. Swansea.
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself formally this time.
It could
My
be that
name
I
is
haven't seen
Lady
many
Ashford.
journalists shit on it, but I haven't read many of the
I remember
reviews.
you
I have to be honest.
well,
I tend not
in
to
spite
care
of
for
the
the reviews
brevity of
particularly. I
our
don't think
encounter.
journalists are very professional these days. I find a lot of the reviews a bit garbage. I mean, that's not strictly true of all of them, to be fair. But I think a lot of the reviews, I just look at them and it's like, wow, I can't connect to what you're saying.
Apologies. You've taken me by surprise. I'm very happy to see you.
You found the gameplay
The
clunky and a
pleasure
lot of
is
minor
mine,
complaints. Really?
Doctor.
I've not
I
thought
hope you're
about that
more
at all. So far.
disposed to answer my questions now.
Find the combat interesting and
You
the
must
story
have countless
enthralling.
questions, but a rather urgent matter first. Swansea has explained. My cover, if you prefer, has been compromised.
I have a question about vampires.
Pardon my boldness, your ladyship, but I have questions concerning this.
Should probably not discuss this in front of
we
this
share.
patient, but whatever.
As a newborn, your hunger for answers is rivaled only by your thirst for blood. But the questions.
Yeah, I always find that strange.
I'm a scientist. My trade is in the
You
deciphering
find that
of
magazines or
mysteries,
websites
and I
sometimes
need
give
information
like
to
RPGs
feed
to
my
someone who
mind.
doesn't like RPGs, and the
I
review
will
ends up being
gladly
like
answer
bogus
every
because of it.
question
You're like,
you have,
well,
but first,
I mean,
prove
I
yourself
don't know what you
capable
expected
of
really. You don't like that
resolving my
genre.
predicament
There's no point me giving me a
without
soccer
making
game
the
because I really don't particularly care for soccer games. You know, and then I'd review it badly for being a soccer game, which is kind of pointless. Now, in theory, a good reviewer wouldn't let that bother them, but you know. Clunky translation doesn't play itself like most modern games. Yeah, possibly. I think it's an interesting story. I don't know. I mean, I got this for £20. I think it's going to be a bit of a steal for £20.
Have any of the patients given you trouble?
These poor souls.
Yeah, like that fucking
so
guy who gave Nier a
left
bad
to
review of
live.
the fishing thing. What an idiot.
I do my best to ease their pain.
Saw this. Remember to check everything so you don't eat the blackmailer. Check everything. Okay.
The world would be a better place if it were cared for by women like you.
You make me blush. I am simply a necessary evil.
I'm here to help you, Lady Ashbury.
Dr. Swansea has commissioned me to be your agent in this matter. You could start by explaining what's amiss.
These past insufferable weeks, I've been the victim of extortion. I've made a first payment, but the blackmailer grows greedy. I must refuse his most recent demands.
Okay, well let's ask more things.
What are your expectations? Please be precise.
As the newly appointed surgeon of this hospital, you are in an excellent position to ask innocent questions and deftly learn the identity of my blackmailer.
Hey dude, you return home to a Ween stream. How are you?
Who would be so foolish as to threaten you?
News is great, isn't it?
Kindred
Yeah,
spirit.
really fits the theme.
Even if it were the case, and I highly doubt it, a vampire would have asked for something more valuable than money. My suspicions lean toward a patient or their family.
Lewd.
Overseer C91, thank you so much for subscribing. That's really nice of you.
If
Hope
we're
you enjoyed the stay.
dealing with an
Thank you very
ordinary
much.
criminal, surely you've the means to deal with it yourself. If
He
I
is
may.
massive, yes. He is
As
absolutely
immortal
huge.
tradition doth dictate, all fangs and hypnotic eyes ablaze, the blood would run like a river. That's what I hope to avoid. Violence has a tendency to spiral out of control.
Oh? Fucking G-Force just booted me out of the game. Thank you, G-Force driver. That was nice of you.
Please continue. Every detail is essential. I'm your man.
My embarrassment in this matter is eclipsed only by my shame at having put the hospital at risk. The threat from our anonymous scoundrel is clear. A list of dates. My
No, he's a
visits
giant.
coinciding
He's an
with the
absolute
dates
giant.
of
He is
suspicious
huge compared to
patient
everyone else.
deaths due to massive blood loss.
I'll take care of it. Do you know where I should start?
If that was the case, I'd settle the matter myself. You could talk to our local gossip, Harriet Jones. Not a pin drops here without her hearing about it.
I'll meet that woman now.
My life, as others know, is in your hands, Dr. Reed. I'm sure of your discretion, but I do fear your powers of persuasion will be put to the test.
Sponsored by G-Force.
When this is resolved, I'll be your obligé. I'll answer all questions in regards of your condition.
Harriet Jones, the former Prime Minister. Don't you think she looks tired? You must say you're watching this a lot more interested in writing an essay about dementia. Although, am I putting you off your homework, Sataria? Right then, so we need to go... Oh, over here. Talk to Harriet at the hospital. I guess this is Harry? Harriet's over here. Well, let's have a word with Harriet, shall we?
Simpletons, these nurses. Bred with no respect.
Hello, Harriet.
What? What is this? Who are you? Get out of my room.
I
There's
refuse.
no need for alarm, madam. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon.
Preposterous. Dr. Reed, you say? I don't want some bumbling intern. Where's Dr. Swansea?
Please, calm down, madam. I assure you that I am highly qualified. I'm just back from war duty.
How brave. Threatening an old defenseless woman.
Oh dear.
You know how long I've been a patient here? You've picked the wrong fight. I'm Harriet Jones.
Harriet Jones? Indeed. I've been meaning to have a chat with you. You know what goes on here better than any other patient, I gather.
Shellow's great.
Better than
Love
any
it.
patient, nurse, or doctor. I've seen so many violent...
You're almost done though, Sataria. That's not so
I
bad.
heard there have been some despicable goings-on. Was
All I
it a
think of this
case
game so
of
far,
blackmail?
Weenie, well playful. I think it's
Blackmail?
very, very interesting so far. I'm
Wait.
thoroughly enjoying myself.
You're investigating something. This
Seriously,
isn't a social call.
Like, enthralled by the story and stuff. I'm
Competent cunts
playing this
in
all evening.
poor
I
sod's
need
way.
to know what's going on. Do you like gossip, Harriet?
If I didn't know better, Miss Jones, I'd be inclined to say you enjoy this type of idle gossip.
It's also nice to have English accents in the
God's
game.
honest truth, Doctor. It's just the way it is here. Most of these bitches would let you freeze to death before getting you a blanket.
You seem to know more about the goings-on here than anyone else. Beware, Miss Jones, in case suspicion should fall on you.
That's it. Blame the old and infirm. I see those little bitches' greedy little eyes. Just waiting for me to pop off they are.
I assure you, madam, this is not an investigation into a possible medical
Cam Clark
error.
being this would be great.
Debauchery.
Hello,
then?
Snake.
Nurses Crane, Hawkins, Brannigans. Whores, all of them. They can't keep their legs shut. I've seen them scratching slutty sores.
Really? Well, if you have irrefutable proof, I'll not have the staff behaving in such a manner here.
This is your business, Doctor, not mine. But I swear one of the nurses is cavorting with some man on hospital hours.
Thank you for your time, Miss Jones. You've given me something to go on. See you on the next round.
I enjoy doing my hospital rounds. Ah, Pippa again, I see. Sappho. Let's... A small bag of junk. Anything else in here I can steal from the lady's room?
The patients and staff might know something. I'll start my investigation with them.
Pippa!
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
One of my favourite examples for the RPG maker, the Witch's House. I've heard the Witch's House is actually really good. It seems like she'd be friends with a certain floating book, says Starbane. Hussy.
What can you tell me about the strange man visiting one of the nurses during her shift?
Let me guess. You spoke with that old shrew, Harriet Jones. Do not pay attention to her, Doctor. She's full of fanciful tales.
Let's see.
She could have been telling the truth about the mysterious man.
That old witch will end up in hell soon enough. Who cares if a nurse finds some happiness where she can?
No matter how you feel about her, Miss Jones deserves our help.
Who says I don't care for her? Hate is what keeps that old crone alive.
Well...
What can you tell me about the strange man visiting one of the nurses during her shift?
Let me guess.
Oh, we've done that, haven't we?
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Well, we got to see Dorothy. Dorothy's probably outside. There's Dorothy. Mortimer, Milton... There's Gwyneth. Let's speak to Gwyneth, shall we? You owe me a favour, Gwyneth.
Good evening, Doctor.
Are you gonna look at me, Gwyneth? Gwyneth, you're not looking at me. That's really rude. Gwyneth, what the fuck are you looking at? Alright, fine. Any hospital staff with a criminal background?
Do you know if any of the hospital staff have criminal backgrounds?
Did I do the vampire
People
lady?
who
Yeah, I
work
did.
here
I did.
all come from very different backgrounds, Doctor.
You're the best listener to go for the MMO grind. Oh, thanks, Sir Caliban. I'm glad you enjoyed just having a listen.
Have you seen a strange man visiting any of the nurses here?
I've never heard of such a thing, Doctor.
You've never heard of such a thing, Doctor.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
She's incredibly short-sighted. Possibly. Dorothy Crane. Dorothy is down below. What are you doing down there, Dorothy? Oh, hello, Clay. You feeling better? I didn't drain this guy. I did have an option to do so. Let's have a word with him.
Good evening, Mr. Cox.
Dr. Reed. Still working at night, I see. I like that.
And why is that?
People who don't sleep at night always seem more alive to me. More interesting, one way or another.
If you haven't played it, you recommend it. It's not a very long game. Yeah, I'll have to check it out, definitely.
Have you heard of any underhand dealings going on in the hospital?
Blackmail? That's not my style. Too risky. The black market, though. Now that's where the money is.
Do you ever think about that poor fellow I saw you push in the water?
The wound he gave me will make sure I don't forget him. Still fucking hurts. Boss had cut me good.
That man was determined to murder you. You almost died.
This guy smells like
What a
patches.
surprise.
Yeah, a little bit.
The first time I met him, he nearly shit himself. Fucking coward. I guess revenge gives you balls.
What did he want? Revenge?
Did he want revenge? On the revenge? The
The
revenge?
brother. Poor arsehole thought it would be easy to return the favour.
You're a monster. Survived at any cost. Well, we've already kept this guy alive. There's no point antagonizing. I might drain him later.
Only the strongest.
This guy's actually related
survive.
to some of the gangs, so I might keep him alive as a
Survival at all
contact.
costs. Is that all you think about?
I'm the toughest bastard you'll ever meet, Dr. Reed. And I don't give a fuck what you think of me.
He doesn't give a fuck.
How is your hospitalization going, Mr. Cox?
This is a shitty place with shitty staff. But as long as I'm treated alright, I'll be fine.
He's such a jerk that I feel there must be a good reason to keep him alive.
What's wrong with the Pembroke staff?
That bastard you sent to bring me here, Milton, I thought he was going to break all my bones before I reached my bed.
I see. Any other smart comments?
The nurses aren't too ugly. Especially that foxy one, Nurse Crane. Pretty brunette, tough attitude, all like that.
What's wrong with the hospital?
Come on, Dr. Reed.
Dr. Reed's taking no
The
shit from
place
this
is
guy.
a dump. Smelly, sad, and dirty.
But you're alive thanks to the efforts and dedication of the staff here, aren't you?
What are you expecting, a medal? I thought that saving lives was just part of the job. Must be an unsatisfactory profession at this time, I'm sure.
What a penis.
You're lucky to be alive, Mr. Cox. I hope you're starting to take better care of yourself.
This place is full of sickness and decay. How could I get better in such a dump?
Treatment for fatigue required, so...
I will see you later. I'll leave you for now.
Right, well, let's go see the foxy one, as he so claimed. Eavesdrop. If citizens are behaving suspiciously, their heart will emit a distinctive glow. By looking at it, you can unlock a special interactive. Look for Dorothy Crane. Oh, Dorothy, what have you been doing? This is not Dorothy.
We've dodged death so many times.
Where is Dorothy? Over here? Must be. Yeah, they're over there. I'll go back and look at that guy in a minute.
Relax. Don't worry, I'm safe.
You're sure you don't come back with me?
Nah, I have to see someone at the hospital.
Be careful. You look so bad they may keep you as a patient.
Fuck 'em. I don't like hospitals or doctors.
Well then, when you go back to Whitechapel, you may find this useful.
What is it?
A pass for a free medical exam by the best nurse available. Just read it.
I don't read well, but thank you, I guess.
Why are we helping Charlie Chaplin out? What the fuck? Where the fuck did Dorothy go? Retrieve the thug in the sewers. I want to talk to that other guy though. We'll go get him in a second. He won't go anywhere. Let's talk to this guy.
Please, sir. I need help bad.
What's going on?
I'm Blight, sir. Newton Blight. I've lost my mate. Can't find him anywhere.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed from the Pembroke Hospital. Please, calm down and give me more details.
Oswald and myself were both infantry, sir.
She legged it on the boat. Like,
We were
she
en route for the
burned it
hospital,
off. Like, crazy.
But we had a disagreement. And Oswald ran off towards the canal.
How long have you been searching for him?
I can't go there. Too many rats by the water. Fucking rats. Can't stand them since the war, sir. Can't stand them at all.
Don't be ashamed, Mr. Blight. Many soldiers who survived the trenches suffer from musophobia. I'll see what I can do for your friend.
I'll see if I can find your friend, shall we?
Where was your friend the last time you saw him?
He went down by the canal.
Good old
He
Whitechapel.
didn't want to go to the hospital.
Everyone loves it, right?
I think he went to the sewers on purpose. So I couldn't go after him.
Well, luckily that's where I'm going.
What can you tell me about your friend?
His name is Oswald Thatcher.
Oswald
We survived the war
Thatcher.
together.
Alright.
Oswald is
The Dishonored rats are
nervous
gribbly.
and quite fragile since we came back from the war.
Horribly gribbly creatures. Sorry, just having a quick squint to make sure I haven't missed anything important. There we go, right. Right, so I'm actually going to leave this
I have
guy.
all the information I need.
I'll see if I can
for
find
now.
this guy's friend.
If I find anything out about your friend, I'll let you know as soon as I can.
Thank you, Dr. Reed.
You're welcome. I happen to be the world's hardest doctor, so... Seriously, you won't find a doctor as sturdy as me. Right. This is the sewer area, isn't it? So, if we're going to find this guy's friend, he'll be down here somewhere. You bought Cultism because of my video? Oh, great! I'm really glad you enjoy it. It is tough, though, isn't it? Do you see what I mean, Playful? It's a tough game. Hello. Let's see if we can find this thug, shall we?
He's locked the door behind him.
Well, that's
I
irritating.
need to find another way to follow him.
If only I had super strength. Brr. This game is pretty. Yeah, it's a good looking game. It's not perfect, but the cloth physics on the guys on the doctor's coat here is fantastic. It looks the part. That is a lot of blood.
This man has been savagely attacked and dragged to the floor.
Hello? I hear gribblers. I hear a lot of gribblers, in fact. Oh, goodies. Well, guess we follow the blood trail and see what happened to this poor man. No guesses what happened to him. Right. Let's sneak up on this one up here and beat him up. Swishy clothing is great. Everyone needs swishy clothing. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Ooh, how rude. Oh, it realized it's a gun. Didn't want to be firing the gun. How dare you attack me, sir? I love that because I can't jump, I have to teleport places. And sometimes it just seems like incredibly unnecessary. I could have climbed up, but now I'm just going to friggin' port up here. Because it's cool. I've got a cudgel. Cudgels are neat. Hello, hello. This fine gentleman looks like he needs a slap. Wait for it. Wait for it. Seriously, swishy clothes make every game better. Swishy clothes are the best. Eat the birds, eat them. BAM! I love my claws. Hey, I didn't say you could do that. I didn't say you could do that. I'm gonna stab you. Ow. Stop that. Stop it. Stop that. I've got to get better at the combat. I've got to get better at avoiding people. Right, let me eat you. It's very important I get to eat you. There we go. This looks important. So let's have a look around the area we're just in so I don't miss anything. Hair physics. Well, of course, hair physics are, in fact, legit the best. Clothes are close second. Alice's hair physics are just... Everything needs Alice's hair physics. It's just amazing. More gribblers. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. A level 4 one. What's over here, though? This game really rewards you having a look round, that's the thing. Careful, the endangered citizen might not survive the night. Go check on him. What citizen? Okay, well... Don't worry, I got you. So... I think we gotta... If we don't rescue the citizens straight away and we sleep, they end up dying and forever. That's really bad. Is that also the same guy? Yeah, I'm working on it, dude. I'm working on it. Oh, come on. Hold on. Get good up, guys. Honestly. Right, rescued. Are you okay? Is that you, Oswald?
Are you injured, sir?
Help me get out of here. I need to get out.
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd be glad to help you, but you must calm down first.
When it comes to hair physics, I actually
Take
prefer
a
the
deep
less
breath
realistic ones.
and
And
tell me
gross until
your
you've
name.
seen Alice Maz
Okay.
That's
Okay,
just that Alice
I'm
has the best
Oswald
hair.
Thatcher. Please, I
Hello,
need to get
Oswald.
out.
Mr. Thatcher, your friend Newton sent me to help you. Do you remember him?
Yes, I do.
Good. Now leave this place and enjoy the cool night air. It's quite invigorating. I'm sure you'll feel better if you do.
Oh, I can't do anything about him. I can't check him up, so I guess we just go goodbye. You rescue a citizen. He will return to his district the following night. Okay? Well, I guess we'll have to find him later. Still, that's very handy. And we get a load of XP for our trouble, I'm guessing. Any other goodies here? No. Hey, bloody doors. Right then. I'm glad we did that, because otherwise we'd have missed that fine fellow. Ah, this takes us out. Not quite to where we came from, but hey. Ooh, some shillings. That also takes us out. So this must be another entrance to the sewers. Anyway, back the way we came. Oh, was that goodies? Was that goodies? Yeah, goodies. The more stuff we pick out, the better, because we can do some crafting. There's a lot of crafting in this game. Greetings, you're new to the stream, not to Mr. Halloween you've been subscribed to me as on YouTube. Ah, hello. Really glad you're playing this Halloween now. You can decide if you want to buy the game or not. I think it's really good. For anyone who's just joined us and is not too sure, I've had an awful lot of fun with this evening. What up, bitch? Bop, bop. I think this has been a lot of fun. Like, really, really has. Now, it's entirely up to you whether you obviously want to pick it up yourself. Oops, I completely missed. Stop! Stop that. Stop it. The combat's cool. Oh, ratties. I can eat ratties. Check this out. Ratty. You disgusting rat sucker. Silence! Pass me the salt for my rat. Also, you get to eat rats. Can a game be bad if you get to eat rats? The answer is no. No, it can't. Rat boy! Oh dear. That person looks very dead. A sewer beast? Oh shit, we're in werewolf territory. Where's my shotgun? Fuck you, dude. Let me reload that. I didn't put in no shit from werewolf. Wow, apparently werewolf does not care for that. What about a steak? Yeah, it doesn't like steaks. Oh, stop that. Okay, we're gonna drain this sucker. And he's also doing my HP. Ow, stop that. The boss fight is pretty cool. Look at the way that Jonathan moves around. He's so hardcore. Okay, we've really got to watch out for the way the combat works. Like when he's attacking, I've really got to back off, and not get hurt, because he does like multiple combos. Okay. Rude. Oh shit. Well, that's bad. Oh, that's bad. Get off me, you freak. According to the World of Darkness are in danger, but the World of Darkness werewolves are like absolutely fat off massive. This guy, not so much. Okay. Oh, that hurts. I mean, this creature's obviously dangerous, but he hasn't got much in the way of smarts. He's compared to us, so we're just gonna take him out slowly but surely. Let's get my health back. Nice. Like, I think the combat's good fun. It's not it's not the best. It's not like it's no Dark Souls, you know what I mean? But it's simplistic but interesting, and you really feel like you're mucking around with supernatural vampire powers, especially the way the dodging works. Any dodge that lets you do like mystical, sort of dusty dodge is okay in my book. I'm also attacking the man with a friggin' bone saw. I'm a Dr. Reed. I'm going to hit you with my bone saw now. And this werewolf's like, bone saw? Yeah, get fucked. Okay, I keep misjudging the distance that guy's having. So I need to get out here, heal myself. I need to wait for him to attack and then finish the attack animation. Then we can go for a stun, like so. Give it a good old fashioned chomping, gets a load of health back. Oh, I missed. He's got a lot of stun with this now, so we have to take him out slowly. Oh, or get killed, you know. Actually out of blood. Okay, I think we can probably get another stun in, but I might die before I like. I've got one more heal, which I may do in a second. When he does that long walking stun, he does a long... Ah, nice. Give me that blood, yo. I need to heal. There we go, we got him. Ooh! Ha! Look at that guy's ass! Dude, you got a big, fat ass. Look at that thing, it is huge. You could hang like a pinata on it. Big boy. Search the thug's corpse. Or what's left of him,
Here's
anyway.
what's left of him.
Ha! That's what I said.
Not a lot to check, but I should anyway.
He had a thick ass. Nurse Crane's voucher. If you are sick, if you have no money, whoever you are, wherever you are from, come see Dorothea to get help. No tricks, no charges, no questions asked. Just find Darius Petrescu's house and present this coupon.
Some voucher for a free checkup in Whitechapel. What is Nurse Crane up to?
Thick
I really must find her.
Now, I took quite a bit of damage there. Might need to find... Ratties! Oh yes! Gimme! Gimme! Pass me some salt for my rat. Excuse me, I'm not done. I'm not done. It's important. How do we like the game so far? We like the game very much. It's very interesting. So we have to get a Whitechapel. So which is this way? Oh no, it's not. It's just that's the way you go. So I guess we go for Whitechapel overground. So we'll go about the way we can. I'm guessing we can open this door now. Cool. I'm actually going to stop it here for today, because it's coming up to 11 o'clock and I do need to stop. Pass me salt for my rat. Thank you ever so much for watching, everybody. I really hope you enjoyed it. It's been a lot of fun. This is good, really good game. I highly recommend that if you like vampires, like strong role-playing games, or games with a strong narrative, you pick it up. And hopefully you enjoy it as much as I have. I still don't know if I'm going to let's play this or not yet. I will, at the very least, I'm going to be playing through it. I won't always be streaming it, but I will certainly be playing it. But I might do another stream, like, maybe slightly further into the game, so you guys can see what more it's like. Thank you ever so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.